he's almost 40. Of course, it's gonna look like he's falling off, especially when his shot's not hitting. When his shot's hitting, yes, he's gonna look better, and he's gonna look like, capable of still being that top 10 player in the league or whatever. But right now, he don't. He can
do
a lot
you think he's falling off? You personally?
Me personally, I think it's just a little rough patch. He's been pushing to play all 82, and so maybe fatigue has a thing to do with it. He kind of also needs to play all 82 because his Lakers roster isn't deep enough for him to kind of be taken off and for AD to be taken off. Like, they need him to play, and they need him to actually play pretty decent. So, falling off, I'm not going to say he's falling off. I'm going to say he's having a rough patch, and he'll get through it. But
he's having a rough few games. I like that you cleared that, because I mean, dude is still averaging. Chris as a second option, he's still averaging 23 points, 9 assists, 8 rebounds, 49% from the field, 35% from three for the season.
Yeah.
I don't think I judge him as a number 2 now. As far as a number 2, second option, he's still probably a top 5 second option in the league. It's 3 through 8 that is goddamn terrible for the Lakers.
Yeah.
But I mean, LeBron, I couldn't say he's falling off. He's falling off from what he was as a number 1, and he dropped off a little bit as a number 2. But even that drop off is still like, he's still better than 90% of the league. So
yeah,
I mean, I'm not the biggest LeBron guy. Like you said, these back-to-backs I think they played last night, if I'm not mistaken. So
I think so.
I don't expect him to be good in back-to-backs at all. I wouldn't say he's falling off, but he's falling off, if that makes sense. But he was so high that even as he's falling off, he's better than most of the league. So
yeah,
and then we got to judge him as a number 2. So
exactly, like before when we was judging him as number 1, I know why you was kind of getting on him, or kind of just being like, he's not, he shouldn't be a number 1, which nobody said he should have been. It should have been Anthony Davis. Now Anthony Davis is finally sliding into that number 1 role, but the Lakers don't got no depth.
No, y'all was okay when he was the number 1 option against the Nuggets when they was in the Western Conference Finals, and he was taking most of the shots, and he wasn't looking that great. That it was around that time when I'm like, say, bro, you have to start realizing I'm not the best player on the team anymore. He wasn't doing that. He literally was costing them Western Conference Finals games. Remember, they was all close. Yeah. He was costing them games later down in them 4 quarters. He was running out of gas. And it's like, you got to understand, AD at that time was like 28, 29. So it's like, you have to, he didn't defer until now, but like, that's okay, cool. But
y'all not a Western Conference Finals team, yeah. Y'all not gonna be a Western Conference Finals team anymore. So
exactly, that was my beef with LeBron a few years ago. It's like, you still think you Bron. Now you are LeBron James.
Yeah. So
no, he hasn't fallen off, but he's falling off. But his falling off is still better than everybody. That's not a top 15, top 20 player.
Yeah, you said it perfectly.
Found some shit I love to do, so I can look comfortable. Searching for a peace of mind, need that when it's time to rhyme. Perfect in every line, any chance I get, and I know it takes time, but I will never quit.